I'm the oldest guy who comes in this fucking gym, you know. And a couple of them said, "Oh, well, Bob, how old are you?" And I said, "I turned 80 June 5th. You're kidding me." She said, whatever you're doing, you keep doing it. I said, "Well, I'm going to try, you know."
Yep. Body motion stays in motion.
What are you, about 50?
I'm 61.
You're 61?
Yeah. And if you would have asked me when I was 30 that I'd be lifting this weight, I would have said, "Oh man, too tall, blah, blah, blah." I would have used every dumb little mistake, every excuse I gave myself. And then I stopped doing that. So I'm rated 5th in the world in bench, my age and weight.
For your age?
Yep. And I'm going after the 3 spot. The number 1 spot is getting challenged because it's the weight in his raw bench is almost the same weight in his equipped. And I don't know if you've ever seen an equipped lifter.
No.
But they make bench shirts. If you train with them, you can bench anywhere from 60 to 200 pounds more than what you can bench raw. And I don't do it. I know some of the older generation does, and they say, "Well, it's safer for you." And I said, "Well, it's not safer." I says, "What do you mean?" I said, "Because you're throwing more weight on there." Now, if I'm benching 405 and I go to equipped and I'm still benching 405, I will agree with you. It's safer because it protects the shoulders. But no, now I'm throwing 475 up there. I'm throwing 500 up there. Weights that I would never do raw. I said, "That's why I won't do it." He goes, "What do you think about people who do it?" I said, "I don't think anything of it." I said, you still have to train for it. If that's what you want to do, God bless you, wouldn't do it. I said, "It's not for me. I don't even use wraps." "You want to use wraps?" I said, if I need wraps to lift the weight, then I probably shouldn't be lifting that weight.
I was a street police officer for 25 years. Anyway, Benny Creamin is a lieutenant. And beautiful workout room at this police department. Anyway, when I went there, I started lifting weights, and I could do about 135, on them. Anyway, Benny Creamin took me under his wing. And when I was in my early 40s, I could bench 3 1/4, But he pushed me, and now he had to be in his 60s. And I seen him, he yelled at me one night. I was in the shower after I worked out. "Bob," he said, "You got a minute?" I said, "Yeah, Ben, what do you need?" He said, "Do you give me a spot?" And I said, "Sure." I went out. We had the old bar, and the bar was bent, like the weight bounced it. I said, "What the fuck you got on there?" He had 415.
Yeah.
And he did it twice. He went, that's the most weight I've seen an old guy,
Well, last year at 60 in a competition, I did 446 pounds because it's kilos. So it's 202.5 kilos. And that's in competition. That gave me the number. I'm tied for 5th. There's like 4 of us. And I just missed that 451. And the most I've done in the gym last year, I did 480. And it was pretty clean. It was still a touch and go. It wasn't a pause. But
when I was pushing over 300, then as I got older into my 50s, I could start feeling my shoulders a little bit. So I dropped down 25 pounds,
Yeah, it's all good stuff.
And then I dropped down a few more and a few more.
Right. But no, it's all good stuff. I keep pushing it, but when I tell people online, I said, "Listen, whatever you do is fine. I don't care if you're benching the bar. I don't care if you're benching 500 pounds, as long as it's got to be comfortable for you. Sore is good. Pain is not. If it's a sharp pain, you're doing something wrong. Either you're doing the exercise the wrong way or you're doing too much weight. Either way, when you have pain, you need to understand it. Soreness means you're growing.
Do you ever come in during the afternoon?
I can't really because I work second shift.
Well, I was going to say, you come in early afternoon, all these young kids are in here. They'd fucking look at you like, "What the fuck?"
Well, a lot of the young kids actually spot me in that. So, Christian and AJ and Alex and that, they're pretty much, and then I have the Playboy here that all my subscribers like spot because they just think he's adorable.
Ooh,
They
you
do.
want me to grab that?
Yeah,
You can be all right?
I wanted to do that one time with a joke, I loaded up like, 95 pounds, and then I got 3 spotters, and then I got the bar,
And you say, "Let me lift that off."
and I got people in the background going, "Oh."
This one I could actually help with.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
Everybody thinks you're the best spotter, and you stay out of the way.
Yeah. It's funny when you.
Yeah, he goes, "He's a great spotter. He stays out of the way." I tell you, the one time I was at the Y here in Streeter, this was, maybe 15, 20 years ago. And I was working out with Greg Wasco. And they were bragging about the equipment they had, and the equipment was pretty pretty bad. So I'm on the bench, and I'm rubbing with 315. And anytime I usually get 315, I like to have somebody above me, just safety. And that bench folded on me. And Greg was able to grab that weight before I came down with it. Of course, he's laughing his ass off. He says, "You seen how big your eyes got?" I said, "Well, I thought I was making a trip of 315 on my arms." Oh, I better say, "Hey, Randy, how you doing, Miss Worm? Thank you for coming in." So I'm here at the gym, and I'm talking to one of the young fellas here. He turned 80 a couple of weeks ago, and he's just moving all the time. And then also we got the, as Randy says, we have Mr. Hunky here. It's right here. Hey, Mr. Hunky. So today's going to be more reps because what's my max bench? Well, Tone 202 Saturday, and the video is posted, and I'll probably post it again. I reclaimed 405. So, yeah, Randy is a female. She just wanted to let you know that.
That's good to know.
The first time I was talking to her, I didn't realize that, and then she goes, "Oh, by the way," I said, "Okay, I got it."
Comforting.
He feels better now. So Tone 202, I hit 405 Saturday again for the first time this year. I had a rough part of the year. The most I've done, and that was only a couple of years ago, I did 480. And last year in competition, I did 446.1 pounds, which is 202.5 kilos. That currently ties me for fifth all-time in the world for raw bench. So that's what I'm going back after. But because I benched heavy on Saturday, and it's only been 2 days ago, today I'm just going to be mostly repping in the middle weights. And I'll go up to 315 at least, and I may jump up to 365. No, I don't use a belt. Well, not as a belt. You're saying that I have a belt, but that's to keep my pants from falling down. But no, I don't use a belt. I don't use wrist wraps, sleeves. It's just not what I do. I mean, if you use them, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Do what's comfortable for you. I'm just not comfortable with wrist wraps, so I don't use them. And my personal feeling is, if I need the equipment to lift the weight, I probably shouldn't be lifting the weight. Personal feeling. If you feel that wrist wraps are something you want to do, then go ahead and do them. Nothing wrong with that. Even in competition, you are allowed to use wrist wraps. I just elect not to. I'm not one of those people saying you got to do it my way. You don't. But Tone, thanks for popping in. Hopefully you're subscribed. If not, please do. Thanks everybody for the thumbs up. I'm just warming up with 95 here.
Have a good day. Don't hurt yourself.
I won't.
Okay.
Here's the young man I was telling you about. He comes in here, he moves so fast, I get tired. Watch my shorts. I appreciate it. Yep. Shorts get more views. I do live streams, and when I get into heavier weights, I usually do the camera, my phone camera on the side. And picked up a tablet now too, which I used for the first time on Saturday. Kind of upgrading my equipment. So my new tablet. So Jack, I went to Shore and Fitness on Saturday, and I put up 405. I think I just did an update here. All right, tablet has been updated. The nice thing about the tablet is it's very much got the same menu as my phone. So that makes it, see if this will connect. I mean, I don't think it stayed caps on. It should have. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I'm connected. Yay, and there's much rejoicing. So, tablet's a Samsung. My phone's a Samsung. They're actually linked together. And let me see, I can do 365 on a Smith machine. That's good weight. That's good weight. Keep training with it. Remember, the whole thing is when you're in the gym, the only person you're really competing with is yourself. You're just trying to make a better version of yourself. That's all you should worry about. Don't worry about what person to the left or right is doing. Just try to do a little bit more than you did before, and life will be good. Create a video. Dun, dun, dun. Not giving me too many choices. There's only 2 seconds. Here we go. So I'm going to repost to 405 and try to shorten it a little bit, because that's something I can do. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Well, that's interesting. That's kind of showing me they got 2 minutes and 45 seconds of nothing. 2 years I've been hitting the gym. I'd like to look like and have your shape when I'm your age. Sure, yeah, well, absolutely. Just keep training. That's all you do. When you're 54, that's great. 365 on the Smith machine is fantastic. It really is. So I'm a little confused about my video here. And why it's not. So I guess I won't be posting with this one. Well, maybe later. Maybe later. I'll put this one behind here. And like I said, right now I'm just doing some warm-ups. I'm going to do a lot of reps in that. I did my heavy bench on Saturday. And I might even swing over to the military rack after that, do some military presses. So here it's just about getting the nutrients moved into the muscles. And that's one of these, I call it one of my fun workouts. I'm not really worried about. So I got 10 in chat. That's great. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Helps that Augie rhythm, as they say. So yeah, today I won't be going heavy. Because there's really no reason to. But I will get a good workout. Here we go. Yes. U.S. Army. 101st Airborne. Long time ago. Long time ago. Oh, 3 of my kids went in service, 2 Navy, 1 Air Force. It's 10:15 a.m. It's 84, but low humidity. Yep. We're actually going to be heading out to Missouri pretty soon at the end of the week. Might have some fun at the Lake of the Ozarks. 32 and a big red. Big red one. There you go. Well, thank you for your service. I love the Lou. Have to read up on there. Appreciate it. So I bench twice a week. Now, when I was really trying to get back to that 405, I was hitting it hard and heavy both times. Yeah, and a vet's an animal doctor over here too. But usually when you're talking amongst yourselves, it's understood that a vet means veteran. And then when you say, I got to take my dog to the vet, that means veterinarian. Because if you bring your dog here, I'm just going to pet it and have fun with it. Go puppies. It's all in the contents. Yep. It's all in the contents. And remember, punctuation is important. So everybody that made my Saturday live stream, and we had a really good time. I had 2 guests on. I had Alan Master Powerlifting on, 54 years old, and he's a powerlifter. And he gives a wonderful story how he turned his life around. And after that, I had Michael from the Body Beat. And then we went over to the nutrition place, talked to Matt. So if you do supplements, he does do online in case you are in an area that you can't. You want to ship, he'll ship to you. And MacBean 15 still gets you a 15% discount. Yeah, he was a vet. Well, here, and my kitty's been acting strange. Maybe it'll help me. I don't have any food to eat. There'll be plenty of food. So right now my garden is going in full swing. So I will be bringing lots of vegetables to work and putting them on the table as people walk in to say, free, take one. And I think I can post my do I run? No, I don't have to run. I'm big and strong. I go for walks and hikes though. But no, my days are running. Just too much pressure on these legs and that. But I am throwing discus, so I'm doing that, and I'm going to actually compete come September 18th in the Senior Olympics for discus. And my goal there is just to get one that qualifies. If I get one in qualifying distance, I'll be a happy camper. And if I do well enough, I'll qualify for nationals. This is only at the state level, which I believe is in Pennsylvania next year. There we go, Miss Worm. You know the drill. Yep, so I will probably stop at the high school and do a couple throws. I keep a disc in the car. I bought another red one because the red ones are easier to see. When I throw the black rubber ones, they get lost. Tulsa Fitness, how you doing? So today's just going to be a rep day. Not going to worry about the weights I go up to, although I probably will go at least 315. Right now I'm only at 135. You know, I'll pop it up to 185. So, so I had that heavy day. Hey, Arc Wildman Survival, how you doing? You might want to have Sydney, if you check on Arc Wildman Survival page, he does a lot of videos on foraging and things that are edible right in your backyard. So I'd recommend you check out his channel. As you'd be surprised how much is going right in your backyard that can provide you nutrition. And he knows that really well. So I tell you, today's just about getting some blood moving, having a little fun with it. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Appreciate it. Once I'm done, I'll go to the old grocery store and get stuff for lunch for the week. And I think I'm going to do a bunch of chicken in the crock pot, which I'll probably start. I might probably throw it in when I come home tonight and just put it into low and just have it cook overnight. So I'm thinking cut the chicken breast up and put it in spaghetti sauce. How many times I eat a day? I eat about 5 to 6 times a day when I'm really doing the right stuff. So generally I eat about every 2 to 3 hours. Now, Jacob, I'm gonna just kind of go for reps today. I hit 405 on Saturday. That was only 2 days ago. So it's a little close together. Usually I try to have at least 3 days between lifts. Today I'm just gonna rep it up. I started out with, the bar actually, so then I went to 95, then 135, now I'm at 185. And I'll probably go at 315. So I feel I might throw a little bit up on 365 if I feel wild and crazy. But really no reason to do the 405 today. I'll probably save that for either a Thursday or Friday workout. Yeah, I can still feel Saturday's lift. That's why I'm not going to go heavy. Usually when I do a good lift like that, I'm sore for a couple days. And after I hit the 405, I didn't do any burnouts because I figured I'd be repping on Monday anyway. So anyway, today is just about getting the blood moving through and getting the nutrition and get everything healed up. I do squats and I do walks and hikes for legs. I'll get in the machines, where you got the calf and the quad machines. I'll hit those. I don't hit them as often as I should, but I do hit them. Right now in the summer, I'm only coming to the gym about 2 or 3 days a week, and I don't go heavy on squats. Usually I don't go any heavier than 225. I like my knees and hips, and I want to keep them I will miss worm when I actually do squats on the live. And I can go home and tell the wife I did squat today. Right, and that's why you gotta be careful. If you're near your knees and that, then you gotta find maybe a machine's the better way of doing it. Of course they do. Doing it really heavy is gonna mess up your knees and your hips over time. I mean, anybody who's a heavy squatter, and I mean heavy like they're doing, 600 pounds plus, are going to start complaining about their knees later on. And God bless them. That's impressive that they can do that type of weight. I just never wanted to put that type of effort in there. When I do squats, the toilet gets to be an issue. It'd be free falling the next day. But no, I personally know some really heavy squatters that are doing just insane weights. There we go. About 2 1/4. Yeah, Sydney played a game somewhere else. Yeah, they are. I mean, the funny thing is the discus throwing is actually Arc Wildman. I think this is probably more of a scam than anything else. And this is how you get hacked. Especially if it's in Kansas, there's food banks there. There's a lot of stuff going on there he can go to. Polish my spanner. I'm trying to think what this one is.
They have almost screener looking ones, individual popcorn pieces, and then like screen across like this is gonna be such a
And you need special shoes for the discus. You're supposed to have shoes that don't have much tread on them. What I'm doing is I'm kind of wearing these ones down and see if they qualify, but I might have to get on Amazon and order me a pair of throwing shoes. It's just difficult to find it available in my size. That gets to be well, it is. You don't want to get too much traction when you're doing that spin. So in the dirt, it's no problem. And when I went throwing on the pad, which I'll do later on today after my workout. Fort Riley, there we go. It's a whole different feeling. So I might have to. Yeah, high heels wouldn't be helpful. I have a hard enough time staying balanced. So that would be bad. I was at the nutrition place and I picked up some niacin, vitamin B3. No, I haven't. I don't really see it. I haven't had my testosterone checked. I don't want to know the number, to be honest with you. So here I got my pre-workout. It's got vitamin B3, B6, and B12. It's got branched chain amino acids. and it has potassium, sodium, and magnesium. All good things in here. The one thing this doesn't have is it does not have any creatine in it. Now, if I buy, so this is Rain. If I buy Bang, then it will have creatine. No, I do the military press freestanding. It's more comfortable for me. Most ones on the sitting ones, they have me starting here, which is uncomfortable for me. So it puts my back in an uncomfortable position. Or if it's behind me, it's just too. The machines are not really made for somebody who's 6'4". So I do it freestanding, and I'll probably do that today after I get done with the bench. That's right over there. I'll just turn the camera, the computer around, then probably do some military presses, and that one I might go a little heavy on. I do usually get a lot of exercise at work, but we're down right now. But the weights I have are around 70 pounds, maybe even more. And I'm lifting those around and getting a really good workout. Plus, I work out outside, dumbbells and plates. And then the throwing a discus also is a great exercise. And I do push-ups in the hallway, and I got dumbbells I can do in the hallway also. So I try to keep active, so even if I'm not in a gym, I'm getting a really good workout in. But right, Randy, you got to listen to your body. That's why, like I said, I'm not going to go heavy today because I'm still sore from Saturday. But I am going to sit there and get some good reps in. So once again, everybody, thanks for a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping in here and for, engaging in the chat. It does make the live stream much better when people engage. Sometimes I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Some guy who was 75 clocked a 13,300 meters. Wow, that's fast. That's faster than me. I know I can't run that fast. I think I'm probably in the 16s, which I'm happy with. 13.3, that is amazing. Oh, question about push-ups, sure. So what is your question, Miss Warner? And while you're typing that, I'll do me a set at 2 1/4. Yeah, 275. There we go. That felt good. All right, here's the question. Hypermobile elbows. They should go backwards towards your feet. If you go out, you're really going to stretch your shoulders. So they should be in maybe like a 45-degree angle. So it'd be like this. You want to be out like this or like that, because it's really putting a lot of stress on your shoulders in an unnatural way. So you want to be like that. So now you're engaging your delts, your triceps, your pecs, and even your lats. So yeah, it should be this angle. And hopefully on my videos, because I do try different angles, you can kind of get that things. Yep, absolutely. The only time you start to really slow down is when you stop moving. Like I said, that man that was here when I first started, he's 80 years old and he constantly moving. And I know other people that are 80 years old that they get up, they go to the couch, they go to the bathroom, they go to the couch, they go to the kitchen to eat, they go to the couch, they go to the bathroom, they go to the couch, they go to bed. Then they complain they can't walk. Well, of course you can't. You ain't doing it. Yep. So, like I said, stay active. Doesn't have to be big heavyweights like me. Doesn't have to be throwing dumbbells in the air and stuff like that. But stay active. Do something that's fun and do something that's comfortable for you. And like I said, 30 minutes a day, 3 days a week will get you in better physical health. More will do better, but it doesn't mean you have to sit there and do 3 hours a day like I used to. That's really at my age is too much. You have to be able to have your hey Kelly, thanks for stopping in. Yes, we are doing fine, thank you. Yeah, that's not the case. But that is funny. Used to run a mile in 4:26. Wow. That's good. I used to be a distance runner in high school too. I didn't run the mile that fast. I was probably, I was in the upper fives, almost 6 minutes in a mile. But I did the 1-2 and mile race and then cross country. I was lighter back then. But I could run 10 miles a day, no problem. 2 mile, 10:26. That's awesome. I think I did 11:48. And I remember I was puking when I went through there. Do I prefer sprint or long distance? When I was younger, I preferred long distance. And now, as Gimli would say, I'm more of a natural sprinter. But it's to the point now where I really don't have to run from anything. And I'm not going to chase anything. People say, oh, I'll hit you down and run away. I said, good. You get away because you'll look back and see if I'm chasing you and you'll notice I'm not. Got to come back sometime. But, I do walks and I do hikes. You're going to get the same amount of calories burnt whether you run that mile or you walk the mile. Same amount of calories get burnt. It's just it takes you longer to walk it than it does running it. Would you post sprinting videos? Good question. I will have to do some runs and see how I am. To be honest with you, last time I sprinted was about 5-6 years ago when I coached a track team. And I coached junior high and I coached high school. And I would demonstrate sprinting. I would even race against the sprinters. Especially in the indoors. I said if I won, you'd have to do more killers. But I will have to see how I look. Definitely like to see the sprinting vids. Well, when it cools down, when it gets below 70, I might go do that. I'll be pounding again. Yeah, we'll go take care of him, Randy. Thanks for stopping in, though. Hello, Miss Prepper. Good morning. So I got 275. Let's rub that a couple times. And like I said, I'm just moving weight to keep the muscles challenged. Like I said, I'm not going to do heavy weights because of the lifting I did on Saturday. But let's see what's going on with my phone here. Messages, my pillow. Any recruit, any prepper. Ooh. It's maybe the wrong time for that to happen. Auto stash. Okay. I think I'm just going to take that off. There we go. Got that taken care of. Think you look much fitter opposed to stronger since you've been doing the discus. Do you feel any different? Yeah, I do. My shoulders feel better with the throwing. And even my upper body feels more limber. I think it's helping my balance. So yeah, I do. Getting more of the outside activities going. I haven't went for a hike back in the woods yet lately, so maybe I'll do that this afternoon, throw my jeans on and go back there and see what's back there. So yeah, I do feel fitter, although last year I was stronger, but I was heavier. I'm still down. I'm still weighing around 238. So where I was 265 last year. So I am lighter, and I think the size has returned now that I'm doing heavier weight, so I feel much better about that also. So yeah, my plan is after here is to hit the store, get some about 4 or 5 containers of Fairlife milk, maybe some protein bars, give me some sandwich meat, some bread. I'll probably pick up another can or two of Keystone meats, just to prepare for what might be coming up. And then if I still have time, I'll stop at the high school and throw some discus. And then when I get home, I'll make a judgment call from there. Tone, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You take care too. Unless you're, yeah. So 275 again.
I do. What about the area? What's there?
I'll go 315.
Give me a button.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. I nailed that 405 on Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah, I did that at a different gym. And it went up pretty good. So I'm happy. Today I'm just doing reps. But that was Saturday, it was too soon.
Last week I did doubles. I was pretty happy. I did 300 on incline for 2 and 310 for 2.
It's good.
And,
Especially on incline.
yeah. So I mean, I haven't. It's hard. I have some issues with my shoulder, some scap issues, teres major issues, where for some reason my flat movements are struggling. Like, so I was, after that I would go on the ball and do like 100, 110 pound dumbbells, because on the ball I can open up
Look at open up.
and it feels better.
Right.
For some reason the flat angle on barbells really hurt.
It's comfort is key in your exercise.
So it's like, okay, I'll go. And so I've been doing heavy incline and decline, and
There you go.
I was happy with that.
No, I'm telling you, it's the best way to work around it. If
Yeah.
a certain exercise is bothering you, find something that will kind of cover the same area.
And I know, like 5 or 6 months ago, I was feeling pretty good with my flat. So I know it'll come back, but I'm not
Right.
gonna.
And the incline and decline will help with the flat bench anyway.
I'm not gonna force it.
I gave up decline because my chest was getting too big in the lower area. So, yeah.
Well, that's what they say. Like, how do you?
Somebody asked me, "Why don't you do decline anymore?" I said, "My boobs are big enough."
Well, that's what that's how I built mine.
Yeah.
And then
That and flies.
and they want to say, hey, listen, they want to say, oh, you don't need decline. And then they ask how you got your pec thing
Right.
around. It's like, well, it was
Decline and flies.
Yep.
And also, my little sister-in-law was like, "You got boobies."
You know what though?
Let's put it this way.
It's how you doing, buddy? It's you earned them. I earned,
Yeah.
So
45 years of working on it.
that's right. If you need anything, let me know. But if you're going for reps, then
Yeah, so I'll probably, if I'm going to reps, I like to have something here anyway.
just holler.
Yeah. I'll warm up on this and then I'll probably try to rep it out. So while I'm doing that,
Oh, well, you know what?
might as well get out my tripod and see if I can earn my 84 cents for today. Bill Collins from the United States has a world record in the 65 and over age group in sprint. 12:33. Wow. Yeah, that's fast. That is fast. Yeah, that's why I'm doing discus. Doing what I'm good at. And like I said, my goal is just to get one in bounds. And if I can get it out there at least to the 125 feet that I said I could throw, I'll be a happy camper. And then I'll go from there. I am throwing discus about 3 times a week. I wish I could do more, but I do have this thing called a job, which it gets in there, but I do about 2 days in the dirt and 1 day on the pad. I'll try to get some more time in on the weekend. I think my form is improving and my placement is improving. Distance hasn't really improved, but it's I'm having more inbounds than I'm having out of bounds, so I'm happy with that. So what I'll probably do is do a couple at 315. I think I'll pop up to 365 and do a couple, and then come back down to 315 and call it a day for benching. There's really no reason to sit there and overdo it on flat bench. And then if I feel like I have the time, I will shoot over to militaries. Probably do a quick roll of those. I'm already looking where I can put my computer. So yeah, on Saturday I did stop at the nutrition place. My friends at Apex Nutrition. If you online and use the code MacBean15, that's with the MAC, not an MC, you'll save 15%. And they will ship to the lower 48. They do kind of know their stuff, and I picked up some niacin for my cholesterol. I get it in my B complex too, but I do like to hit it a little harder a couple times a week. Not every day, but a couple times a week. And I think that helps keep me healthy. So I got 10 thumbs up. Appreciate the thumbs up, everybody. About 15 minutes in chat. Things about normal here. So knock this out for a couple, and then go up. So I popped it up 365. I'll do that I'll see how I feel. I'll get my spotter over for that. About 5 minutes, we'll knock that out. And then I'll be heading back down to 315, and we'll go from there. Not every workout has to be an insane workout. You have to pay attention to how you feel on that. But you do want to get a workout in. I said I am really happy about hitting the 405, which I posted a few times, and I'll post again today. YouTube's really funny about it on the weekends, how they move videos and that. They don't move them very well on the weekends. How is Bink? Yeah, that Ginger Chum. Yeah, Ginger Chum comes around almost daily now. And the Ginger cat is staying in the garden or by the shed, or she'll be up on the top step. And, Mama will see her and open the door, and then she'll just kind of mosey on underneath the car and then kind of skedaddle over to the garden. So she's allowing her to stay a lot closer. And I'm thinking it's just a matter of time before I got 2 cats at the front door instead of just 1. Because as it gets colder, I think the tabby will get chummier with us. So I've already prepared the wife that's saying we may end up with 2 cats now instead of 1. Raccoons pretty much have eaten all my sweet corn. So I don't think I'll be planting that next year. Or if I do, it'll be in grow bags, and I'll have them up in a raised area. And I'll see if maybe that'll work. So I might do sweet corn in grow bags. And then what I can do is I can put something on the bottom of the grow bags that will dissuade the raccoons from getting in there. So that's an option, because I can probably do, 4 stalks in each grow bag and do pretty well. The potatoes did really well in the potato grow bags. I already harvested 1. I got 4 potatoes left from that, so they'll be done by the end of the week. Then I'll harvest another one. Yes, yeah, I know. Well, so Binks was spaded. I didn't do that, but someone did. I think Binks was someone's pet. They got the cat spaded, and then for whatever reason, they didn't want to have a pet cat anymore. And so a lot of people from the suburbs or the city will drive the cats down a country road and see a farmhouse and toss the cat out. And then it's up to them. So obviously they have some issues with trusting at that time. Apart from the blackberries, yeah. So I got blackberries growing by the pond, which I'm pretty happy about. This is the first year I noticed them. I know I had planted them years and years ago, but they now are producing. So pretty much now every year they'll do much better. All right, let me go find my spotter. Good. What? Where do I start?
Rephrase that.
Yeah, there you go. We can be here a while. Let me get set up here. Brady's giving me some bone sheet. You had to go off. All right. Come on, let's start. There we go. 365 for, I don't know, do a couple, see how it feels. Spider alert. Yep. Spider alert. Want help? Yeah. Pretty well. It was. And I figure I'd save it. I'm gonna burn out 315. I don't think I'm gonna go any heavier. Yeah. Because I went pretty heavy on Monday. I don't know if you can put this on here. All right. So yeah, I did a quick double, and figured no reason to burn myself out on that. Oh yeah, plenty. Yeah, it is. So the cat hung around for 6 years, and then finally decided to become friends. Wildlife in my garden eats better than I do, yeah. So the only thing they really got was the rabbits got my radishes, and raccoons got the corn. But the cucumbers, and the beans, and the potatoes and tomatoes and peppers are fine. So today I just went out and picked cucumbers. I think 8 of them. Literally grew overnight. I didn't see 8 getting ready the day before. And I'll probably pick a couple tomatoes later on today. I got a bunch of, I'm either going to have to make some salsa from the tomatoes I have, and the wife did send me a recipe, and I might do that tomorrow. Just first thing in the morning, can me up some salsa. I just need to pick up a purple onion because the ones I have in the ground are not big enough yet. I don't want to pull them out that small.
Did it work out?
No, boy, that was quick.
Yeah, she didn't even hesitate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not really at that age. It's not necessary. Oh, I got 11 thumbs up. Appreciate that. It's at 11 o'clock, so I got out here a little bit earlier than I usually do.
That's so hard. Didn't you say she had a gym bag? Yeah. Where is it?
She looks exhausted. Yeah, I got a couple more minutes. And I think I'll do a burnout at 3:15 and might call it a day. Get some more things done outside. Recipe for pickles as opposed to pickles.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Branson pickle. Carrots. Medium suede. What is medium suede? I don't know what a suede is. Is Swede's supposed to peel and cut in small chunks. Garlic cloves, yeah. Dates, cauliflower, onions, apples, cougarees, almonds, dark brown sugar. So is suede a word for cucumbers? Rutabaga, is that what you call it? I don't know. I checked out I opened it up and looked at the ingredients, and I don't know, I'm missing about half the stuff. Captain Hap's handsome. Hey, Ethan, I'm doing well. So I'm just light workout today. Went up to 365 for a double. And yellow turnip. Okay. Oh, that was the other things rabbits ate, top my turnips. And gonna do the brown here at 315 and pretty much call it a workout. Outdoor activities are calling me. Gotta hit the grocery store, then go to the high school and do some throws, and then get home in time to make my lunches for work, and basically be time to go to work. Then Tuesday and Wednesday are my overtime days. So I don't get much done there. I'll get some throws in, pick stuff in the garden. We did get some rain this morning, but we didn't get a lot. So I don't know if I have time to water anything, but I'll probably have to water tomorrow. We had some major storms come through, but it looks like they passed to the north and south of me. And I mean, not by much, maybe by a quarter mile. So we just got a little bit. Got my 365 by 2, 385 by 1, and 325 by 8. Pretty good, down 15 pounds in the body weight since April. That's awesome, Ethan. That's some good. Those are some good numbers, and and also being 15 pounds down is really good. Next live stream likely to be depending on AT&T. I don't know if they'll give me a good enough signal. I might do one tomorrow morning when I do. So I might make some salsa. We'll see how motivated I am. Otherwise, Thursday will probably be the next one. Ethan, I'm doing a senior Olympic competition September 18th. I will be entering in the discus throw. And then there's supposed to be a powerlifting meet sometime in September. My luck would be it would be the same day. But the discus is on Saturday, and a lot of times the liftings are on Sunday. So I may be doing a lifting competition in September. And then generally W.T. Franklin from the EPA has one in November. And if he does that one in November, I'll be doing that one. I used to do ones with the WAP, but they have closed down here in the States. I don't know if it's permanent or not. They just weren't getting enough support. And the UPA and the USPAs are much bigger federations. So depending how I'm pushing weights in October, November, I might do a USPA meet, especially if they have one local. But there's supposed to be one in Joliet, which is just 60 miles down the road from me. So chances are I'll do that one in September. They haven't given me a date yet on it. I don't think it'll be a big event. Closer, better. Yep.
Body armor. It's better than
He's still at home. Sorry.
No, you're okay.
He's still at home.
Because it has a lot more security.
Yeah.
But some like it has less salt. Maybe that will be
Like when we had
So I went down short.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
All righty. I'm gonna do me a little burnout here at 3:15.
I can't remember, lift off?
Yeah, but only about 20 pounds work.
Yep.
When I take the big deep, I take about 3 shots and then a big breath. That's where I'm ready.
Get through it, get through it. Up. Up.
All right.
Here you go, brother.
That was quicker.
Good set, good set.
There you go. Whew. Dan Bell, yeah. Actually, I ate, yep. Actually, I competed with Dan down in Peoria years and years ago. Really good man. My son was with me, and he was just amazed on his squat and deadlifting. And Dan said, we all started with the bar, which I thought was very motivating. So yeah, I've talked to him a few times. He's a really, really good guy and strong as all hell. He definitely puts the work in. Extremely strong. I guess one of the big YouTubers, I can't remember his name, but he was trying to act like he was deadlifting a lot of weight, and it was kind of a crap lift, and Dan called him out on it. And first of all, he was posing with a squat with 900 pounds on it or whatever. Dan called him out for the bullshit. It was more of a genuflect than a squat. Celtic Grandma, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. So, basically just a light workout today. I was happy with the 3:15 by 8, and I probably could have pushed the 9th one if I had to. But I did the 8 in less time than I usually do it. So, pretty happy with the workout. Came and accomplished what I wanted to do. Now it's time to go buy some food and then throw some discus, which I'll record some of the throws, see how the recording goes. Hopefully I won't hit my camera this time. A lot of times when I'm recording outside with the sun beating on, the camera shuts off because it gets too hot. So let me start cleaning up my area here.
For that.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Time to go get some food. I gotta feed the beast. Let me pop here.
Are you done with the bed?
I am. So you can show the right way to do this now.
You should have left the 5 plates on it for a minute.
No problem. I spotted you. Let's call it a deadlift. I did that to that guy, I think the first time I came to this gym,
Really?
15 years ago, whatever, in Paxton. I asked him to spot me and I told him, now don't grab the bar. All right. So of course, he had 359. First rep, he grabs the bar. So I just kept repping. Well, come around, rep 9, 10, 11, and 12, he's deadlift. Because I'm done. But I figured he wanted deadlift. By the time I get done, he's breathing harder than I am.
Oh my.
He's like, what's going on? I said, well, what part of, come grab the bar? I said, I thought maybe I was spotting you for deadlift.
I feel like that's the worst because then you feel like you're not even doing the actual exercise.
Well, it's just that even if they just touch the bar, there's a psychological thought that the weight has got less.
Yeah.
Well, I compete in a competition, that's a no lift. And then I'll have them where I can definitely tell they're helping, and then it's all you, bro. No, it was both of us. It was a team effort. And I had a friend his wife spotted him all the time, and she had a death grip on the bar because she loves him and wants to keep him safe. So he was competing in Peoria, and I'm like, Ron, I said, what are you opening up at? He goes, oh, you're like 403. I said, dude, why are you opening up so heavy? I said, your first lift should be something you can do easy. He goes, well, I can do 4 1/4 in the gym. I said, no, you and Megan do 4 1/4 in the gym. I said, and you're bouncing it off your chest. Luckily, he listened to me. So he opened up at like 365, got it.
Was he like bending all this?
Oh, he's not one of those lifters. He's pretty straight like I am. He got 383. He failed on 397. He was going to open up at 403. I said, you don't want to be that guy or gal that blows the opener 3 times because now you're not even in the competition.
Especially since his wife's not there to help.
Right. He goes, well, she's not helping. I said, of course she is. She loves you. All righty. So we got the body beat down. He popped in yet? Or is he sleeping? He's sleeping or he's bicycling. Who knows? He stays pretty active. So I got 12 thumbs up. I'm getting ready to make the maneuver. I gotta make sure I got all my equipment here. And other channels to mention is, of course, Rudy, who should be getting out of jail tomorrow, out of YouTube jail at the Alaska Prepper. John at Prepper Nation. Gray Man Prepping. Are some of the main ones I follow. And of course, the Body Beatdown. Better Critters made it back. Northern Girl Hobbies. KC Little Owl. Good channel. Check out on nutrition. She really does a good research there as well. Worth checking out where you can replace your medication with supplements. And there's a few other ones out there. I think Preparedness Veteran is going to finally come back on the scene. He's been gone for a while. Actually, on Thursday night, Alaska Prepper popped on. He's able to sneak in there. And then, of course, I got my channel, MacBean's Farms and Prepping. Basically, right now, it's mostly on farms and what I see in the garden, the pond, and around the area. So I do appreciate everybody popping in. Time for me to get some things done. Everybody have a wonderful week. Possibly I'll be live streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure. If it is, I'll just be canning some salsa. And we'll see if I can get everything set up tonight for that. And then probably Thursday or Friday, I'll be back here at the gym for a live stream. And then depending on the weekend, see how no, it has to be Thursday. It will have to be Thursday. And then there might be a special live stream on Saturday at a different gym. I'll see if they have a Wi-Fi signal or not. Well, thank you for coming out there. Appreciate it. Thank you for minding Miss Worm. Thank you for stopping in, everybody. And everybody have a warm and wonderful week.
I went straight to a hot nail.
No, Anthony Crystal, stuff.
Yeah. And then
Like, who made this?